Hello. All right. How's it going? So today I am going to be creating a bracket for my power supply. Power supply is just going to go on the wall. So get that done really easy just by printing a couple of brackets to go on the sides at the top. All right. So the L bracket is just going to be printed on some ABS. ABS will be light, strong enough to hold this up. I just want to be able to put it on the wall, get it out of the way so I'm not bumping into any of these terminals here. So come over here. This is the first thing I do is I open up TinkerCad. TinkerCad's pretty easy to use once you get used to it. Pretty simple to understand, get the grasp of how to build simple basic things. So for an L bracket, I'll just create basically a square, and I'll determine thickness by busting out my calipers. Find my calipers real quick. Calipers, oh calipers, where are my calipers? I was just using them a second ago. Oh, here they are underneath the Reese's. Tells you how big they really are. All right, so I'll take my cheap calipers, my zero it out real quick, and then I'll just place it on the wall. I don't know. Well, figure out what side I'm going to be using. Then I'll just grab the thickness of this, which is 50. Let's see, 51. Yeah. Once I put it around there, it turns into 51. So now that I know how big it is, so it's over 100 millimeters. So I need a bigger caliper to actually get its size. But all I really need to know is that's 51 degrees or 51 millimeters. Second thing I want to do is get the smallest step, which is in the hole, close it to the back, and I'm at 9.34. So same thing on this side, 9.1. So it's going to be 9 millimeters at least. We also have mounting holes on the back if I wanted to build something for the back as well. But I think I'll just do the sides, have it flat against the wood. But 9 millimeters by 20 is not bad. It's already set to 20. All right, so let's build some easy L brackets. So back over on TinkerCad, now that we know that it's 9 millimeters, we'll just go ahead and create a hole for the 9 millimeters. So let's look at this in a weird dimension. So what this is I created this square, put it here, got it to my size, went over, created a box, put it in there, and basically I already created a null, but it's not done yet because we need to get the height or the this width here. So if we click on these little squares at the very end, we'll see that it's already pretty close. Let's go with 49, and then the height will make it, I don't know, whatever height we want. Let's say 30. 30 is still a good number. All right, so we're gonna try to get thickness here. The size of this L, so I know where to place this. And we use this ruler here. And I just go right to the corner of my object, place it there. What that does is it gives me an area to measure out things and have it offset on this plane here. So I'll take this and I want to make it, I don't know, 5 millimeters is probably going to be thick enough. So we'll go here and we'll say it's 5 millimeters away. And then we'll also do the same thing on this one. Makes it easy to know exactly the size that we're going to make this L. And this L is 49. Actually, let's go back over and get a second measurement. All right, so the second measurement would be the second one. The second hole here. How far do I really want to make it? So I had it to 45. That should be enough. So we'll go to 45 here. That's going to be my width. That's 30. Be 5 millimeters thick and 20 millimeters tall. So once we get that, we select both of them. We go over to this icon over here, line. Actually, no, group. And then we create this L bracket. Problem here is we don't have holes. So take this hole here. You can turn any of these objects on the side here into a hole. All you gotta do is select it into a color or a hole. So we want this to be for a screw. I usually use the magic number of 4.2 for the drywall screws. So I'll make this 4.2 by 4.2. get these little things here. So what I want to do is rotate this. This rotate icon allows me to snap its position to a direction. All right, so we know that it's going to be 9 millimeters from beginning of this side here. Ruler still in place. So what this does is allows me to keep a line on this back wall. This is where I'm working. Take that. And we'll duplicate that. And I want to use my arrow keys to move it. You can use your arrow keys to produce it wherever. So now that we have both of that aligned, let's create another block. .2. I'll make that a hole. All right, so here's a trick. I never align these from height. So what I'll do is, since I already know these two are the same height, I'll just quickly group these. So we have, you know, I can just select one that's like small kind of thing. And to get it to where we can align height is we select the two objects we want, we click align, and this align will allow us to align the objects to each other. So we'll select the block because we want to align it to that. And we'll do center. Oh, it was already center. Well, anyways. So offset, we'll hit align, select that, and then center. So we can pretty much center the object to that. The reason why I bring that up is because I want to center a different object. That's how you do it. You center objects together. And I'll center these two together. Turn that back into a hole. I'm just going to guess this to the center here. Then I'll select the block and the other group, and I'll group those together. Creates a nice little slot there. So that way I can, you know, slide it out or position it nicer on the wall. Now we need to do the other hole. Do the same thing. I'll click these little guys here. 4.2, 4.2. Where am I looking at? 4.2. Then we'll rotate it again, 90 degrees. I just want to offset that off, and I'll manually center it where I want. All right, so we'll select circle and a block, align, and center that. Did I center it right? Yes, I did. All right, so we'll take this whole entire thing, Control A, selects all, and Control G will group. So getting it a little faster just makes it a little easier. So this is going to take machine screws and washers. So it's okay for it to be a little bit bigger. And this can take a washer too if I really need to make it smaller. But other than that, that's my L bracket. And that's going to go on the wall right here. And I can make 2 of these. All I got to do is, so before I want to do anything, I want to put it in its print format. And I'm going to be printing it on long side on bottom. The reason is because it makes it easier for it to adhere to the bed and stuff like that. So time to export this. We're done making an L bracket. So I guess stay tuned for the next episode of me putting this on the wall.